You will just have to look at the things differently, Libra, my gorgeous Libra, and the things will change. You will be surprised how much is going to actually happen for you this month. It is not only about your own emotions, feelings, relationships, but there is a lot going to be going on. You will want to solve the problem that was bothering you for a really long time, you personally, but also on another hand, a big problem that is involving like a certain family member who you of course care about a lot. It's going to be resolved, and then after that moment, after that point, you're going to be able to relax. And also there is a really big turning point that you're actually going to have this month, my gorgeous Libras. My name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading for November 2017. Do you know what your actual number this month is? When it comes to numerology and when it comes to your particular number, it is a number 1. Number 1, it is all about a new beginning, but it's not only about a new beginning, it's about you gaining strength to put an end to a big problem that was bothering you for a really long time. This problem is connected to you, this problem is connected to your family, this problem is connected to other people around you, and also you had to be careful with your decision. You had to be careful what to decide. You couldn't have been really quick or anything like that because you were worried that you are going to make the wrong decision. And that's why number 1 is absolutely important number for you this month, because it's not only saying that you're finally going to put an end to a big problem, but you're also going to have a big turning point, big turning moment after that point, big turning point for you. And that turning point is going to reflect for you in such a way that it's going to have a direct impact on your finances and in your financial situation in general. Number 1 is also saying, and number 1 is also trying to prepare you to the fact that the financial situation is going to improve this month. Very, very good. And there is also going to be a financial gain that you are going to have. It's just something that is connected to your past, something that was going on for a while, and this is the certain money, financial gain that you are going to get through that situation from your past. So number 1, it's actually saying a lot when it comes to you and when it comes to the actual November 2017. You see, when it comes to health, the only thing that I'm seeing that you're going to be a bit more prone to cold, flu, so you're most likely going to end up with like things like a sore throat or anything that is, you know, like similar to cold flu symptoms. So my advice would be, of course, what I always say, just make sure that you get like a really nice and good herbal supplements, vitamin C and things like that. And also when it comes to your health, on another hand, it is a great month because there is, you know, when it comes to your actual energy, the energy levels are going to be really, really good. Throughout November, you will actually benefit from really great, energy levels, which are going to reflect on you, on your decision makings, and it's going to reflect on your work, on your financial situation, and everything else like that. So I think that that's quite important. Of course, the 4th of November 2017 is a quite important day for you, because on the 4th of November, it is just like basically this is the actual day, this is the actual date when your big problem is going to come to an end. That big problem that is going to come to an end, it is going to be connected to the fact that you're going to have to actually change something about your life, and this is going to be quite big, and this is going to be quite daring. So just expect that on the 4th of November, this day, and by the end of that day, you know, there is going to be the situation that is going to arise, that is going to make you not only cut out something in your life, not only change something quite big in your life, but it's also going to require you to do things differently. It will require you to look at the things differently, and once you look at the things differently, the things will become different. And of course, this is going to be very beneficial to you. And there is also an important advice that you are going to gain on this particular particular day. An important advice by somebody who could be like your spiritual leader, or somebody who you really look up to, somebody who you really think very highly of, and things like that. And that particular advice that you're going to get, it's completely almost straight away going to direct you towards the different stage in your life. But just let me just stress this, which is really important. This is all going to require you cutting certain thing out of your life, meaning that you will need to kind of have a new beginning here. You will need to abandon the certain situation in your life in order to have this new beginning. It is all going to be about this particular realization. You see, the 15th of November, it's a very important day, especially if you're looking for work, for example, because of the few different things. The 15th of November is important, but if you're looking for work, for example, 15th of September is going to be very significant, because there is a very special job going to come towards you. It is not going to be just any job, it is not going to be just any career, but there is going to be the certain element of danger. Not the danger as in actual danger connected to it, but the danger like when it comes to your own secure level. You're not going to feel, you will feel like a little bit nervous. This is what I'm saying. So you're going to feel like a little bit nervous. You're going to feel like maybe this is going to be this job that you kind of like really wanted for a really long time. It's also going to be connected to lots of things that you're going to have to learn. And this is why you're going to find this also quite adventurous, but you will of course go for it, because you will be able to express yourself here with this special job that is about to manifest. And also if you're working and you want to be recognized, not just wanted to be recognized, but if you're working and you wanted people to notice your work for whichever reason, whether you want to step up in your career or whether you want to move on, it all depends. You see, this is going to be a great day because it's going to be recognition here, very, very important. So if you want to ask your manager, boss, like for maybe pay rise or something like that, the 15th of November, it's also going to be very significant to go for it. If you would like to ask for like some kind of promotion, the 15th of November is going to be absolutely super significant when it comes to that. And also on that particular day, you're going to feel very creative, you're going to feel very energetic, and also the whole new prospects are going to manifest for you after this moment, after this point onwards. The third important day, and I think this is just so important, it's actually going to be the 29th of November. The 29th of November is going to be really important because when it comes to your financial situation, this day is going to be absolutely brilliant. There is going to be a really good news when it comes to your financial situation. Your finances are going to start looking much better here, and this is also going to be, on another hand, very, very personal for you, because something that you wanted for a really long time to happen in your life when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your financial security. And this is the day when the things are actually going to start unfolding for you. I can see you being really happy, I can see you being really excited, I can see you sitting down and being really cocky, but in a good way being cocky, and I can see you finally being connected to something, you know, that was part of your life, that you felt really deep about it. You wouldn't talk to other people about it so much, you see. This means to you so much, but it's connected directly to your own personal sense of security, to your own personal happiness, and also financial situation is just going to start looking so much better after this moment, after this point. Straight away after that, there is a big turning point that you are going to have. This turning point wouldn't happen, this turning point you wouldn't have if this particular situation, positive situation, didn't unfold beforehand. So this turning point, when I say, it basically means that you will be able to buy something that you wanted to buy in a really long time. Or you will be able to plan something that you wanted to buy in a really long time. Or you will be able to focus on something now in a completely different way. Before you would think, oh no, I can't do that, I can't afford that, no, I can't do it, no, I can't even go that way. Now this is going to change. And this is what I say, this is what I mean when I say the turning point. The big turning point means that your financial situation is going to be so much better after that moment, after that point. And then after that moment, you will be able to just start to kind of going towards a slightly different direction in life, and I can see it being relaxed, you know, I can see it being relaxed, and those things that you were worried about, that you were stressing about, especially when it comes to your finances, are going to disappear at this moment. It's just so important. Another thing that I wanted to say, which I'm going to bring like a love life for those of you that are single. This is going to be a very interesting day. The 29th of November is going to be very interesting for those of you that are single, because there is somebody very interesting about to manifest in your life. Somebody very cool, somebody very interesting, somebody very sexy, somebody very smart, somebody very intelligent. You will see all these things in that person, and somebody who's just very like from a really good family or something like that, somebody of some kind of importance. As soon as you see this person, you will absolutely lose your mind, in a sense that you will just feel so passionate. You will fancy the pants of this person like there is no tomorrow. And guess what? This person is going to have something very special for you. This person has got the amount of romance, the amount of love to give you like no one before. So be prepared to meet someone who's just going to have a direct impact on your happiness in your life, and you are going to like it. There is something very significant going to be about this person when it comes to your own taste. Maybe you wouldn't normally go for the person like this. Maybe you wouldn't normally fancy a person like this, but those are the most significant in our life. As more as you talk to this person, the more you're going to like this person. As more as you fancy, as more as you spend the time with this person, the more you're going to like this person. And those are the most valuable in our lives, you see. And that's why I'm saying that the 29th is also 29th of November. It's also going to be important for those of you that are looking for love, for those of you that are looking for romance, and also very important to say that this person is just somehow going to manifest in your life. There is going to be some kind of celebration at around the time when there is celebration, when you plan some kind of celebration, when you go towards some kind of celebration, when you're on your way back from the celebration. It depends how this is going to play. It depends how this is going to unfold. However, it is directly going to be connected to some kind of celebration. And also, when it comes to those of you that are in a relationship, there is a very big step going to happen for Libras in relationships. You see, the big step that is going to happen for those of you that are in a relationship is the fact that your partner, husband, wife, this is a lot to do with the finances. This is a lot to do like with the next step when it comes to your finances. There is something very big that you're going to plan with your husband, partner, wife, that is also connected to something before. You were thinking about it before, you were planning about it before. It's a big change that you wanted to do. It's maybe connected to your house, it's maybe connected to your home, it's maybe you want to relocate, maybe you want to go somewhere else, maybe you want to change your house completely. It all depends. It's just something that you couldn't do before, maybe because your financial situation wasn't that great, or maybe you were just waiting to get more money and things like that. So that's why there is a very big step that I can see that those of you that are in relationship as well are going to go through. And it also very important to say that if you didn't get on with your partner, if you were unhappy with your partner, if you were unhappy in your relationship, if things just didn't work out, this is strictly for those who have been so unhappy, like really unhappy in an unhappy relationship. This big step also means that the things are going to come to an end, and it is just going to feel so good when that happens, because you're both automatically going to feel relieved. So some of you, it depends where your ascendant is in. It all depends on your current spiritual journey with that particular person and your own personal journey, where your exact situation is at. But you will all know exactly what I mean, because you will be able to connect what I say to your own particular situation. There is a lot going to be happening, not only when it comes to career, but it's also going to be happening a lot when it comes to your feelings, emotions. You really will want to shake things up, and you really will want to kind of go on the next step, next journey. The beginning of November is going to be very interesting. I need to warn you about the beginning of November. The beginning of November, it's going to be really strange, because there is going to be the person that you are going to have some kind of conflict with. There is a conflict, there is some kind of ideas that are not going to sit well with this person that you may have, or the other way around, vice versa. There is a conflict that you're going to have with somebody else, and that's why I need you to be careful throughout the first week of November 2017. You could be working, maybe this is going to be somebody at work, or if you're at the college and university, that it could be somebody at the college collegiate university, just be careful. You know, who cares about conflict? We don't want conflicts, you know, even if we don't want confrontation. If you're a typical Libra, you really don't like confrontation, but it all depends again on your ascendant, and it all depends again on your current situation in life and what exactly happened with this person. My advice would be just kind of what I normally say. For the first week of November, just try to keep certain things to yourself. Don't talk about personal things, don't talk about things that mean to you the most, and things like that. Just keep them to yourself. And especially when it comes to finances, financial sensitive information and things like that, just try to keep them for yourself. The bottom line here is that there is going to be a battle, and you are going to come on top, kind of, you know. Even if there is like a little argument, you know, you are going to come on top, which means that you will be able to put your point across. That's the bottom line. You will be able to put your point across. So that's what I need to warn you on the first week of November 2017. And also, this wouldn't, the first few days of November, I wouldn't buy anything big, or I wouldn't start anything big. If you can have an impact on that and change it to the mid-November or the end of November, it's different. But just in the first few days of November, I wouldn't start anything big. I wouldn't sign anything big. I wouldn't start any big contracts or anything like that. If you can't help it, then, you know, you just can't help it. But if you do, you are able to have an impact on that, then I would just change it to some other time. And also, that is just very interesting, because there is a certain woman that is going to need your help. There is a certain female that is going to need your help. This female is connected to your family. This female is connected to you. You think about this female really highly, and she will be going through something very difficult, some kind of difficult loss or some kind of grief or something like that, something very, very difficult, and she will be very emotional. She will also come through, she will make herself known at the beginning of November, so she will need a little bit of your help. She will need a little bit of your energy. She will need a little bit of your impact in her life. Yeah, so this is absolutely great, because I can see you going through, and that's it. So basically helping her, and she will benefit from it. You will both benefit from it, of course, in a different way. Another thing that I wanted to say to you is basically that financial opportunity. There is a financial opportunity also that you are going to have, whether you're working, whether you're not working, whether you are retired, whether you're at the college, at university. Prepare for the really great financial opportunity to have on the at the beginning of November 2017. And there are a couple of things that are going to be connected to this financial opportunity, and you're going to realize that in order for you to take this, you will just need to balance this out. You can do this, you can take this, you can go for it, but you just need to balance things out. You see, you're going to need to change something a little bit by balancing it out, but you are perfectly capable of doing it. So if you're uncertain, I'm just telling you that you're absolutely perfectly capable of doing it, because you have got this particular energy in yourself. And also, by the time we get to the mid-November, I really like this. The mid-November is going to bring like a little bit of mischievous energy. There's a beautiful burst of energy that you are going to have in the mid-November 2017, and you will also kind of feel silly, but you will feel silly in a good way, and you will think you will be kind of also connected to your past. You will connect it to your childhood, but not directly to your childhood, but the actual happiness. And I have seen this before when I was doing your reading, and that particular happiness is just going to keep on coming back, and you're going to feel like a little bit childish, silly, but in a really good way, which means that you're just going to start waking up. And even if you were like a little bit down, lots of you were affected with different things in life, like sometimes with emotions, sometimes with financial securities and things like that, and you were worrying, and you were constantly worrying, and you were just basically directing your energy towards there, which just, you know, it does catch up with us sometimes, and then it's like a little bit of yin yang you're gonna have. Now this is going to change, and you're just going to start feeling a little bit mischievous, and that's absolutely great. And there is a certain person from your past that is going to become coming back into your life, and that certain person from your past is connected, very much connected to you, and it's very much connected to your childhood, and it's very much connected to your happiness in your childhood. And this is when it's all going to start. You're going to start getting this feeling like you want to see people, you wish to see people you haven't seen in a really long time, and that's actually absolutely great. It is a great feeling, I have to say. Okay, and also mid-November again, there is just somebody, you see, I need to warn you about somebody, because there is going to be a negative situation with somebody at work, but this is not this is like a boss or a manager. There is somebody that is just a boss or a manager, somebody above you, or if you're at the college, university, maybe your teacher. If you're self-employed, this is going to be directly connected to somebody, to your like a really big client or something like that, like an important client, but somebody will be going through some very difficult stage in their life. This person has got a heavy energy. This person is really like a bizarre, very strange, very dark, and this is a male person, very sharp person, very dangerous person in so many ways, because it's intimidating. This person is intimidating people all the time, and this is somebody that's going to be around you and try to intimidate you mid-November 2017. So I just need to prepare you. Nothing to do with you, nothing to do with who you work with or anything like that, nothing to do with who you're surrounded by or surrounded with. It's just the fact that this person is just going through something ridiculously difficult in their life, and now what he's doing is, sadly, he's just directing that negative energy to other people. He doesn't know how to deal with it himself, and that's why he's just even worse. So you are not going to be the only one who's going to be affected by this. The other people that are going to be affected by this man's energy, and this is just something that I need you to kind of prepare you as well. So you see, you have got a little bit of everything this month. The bottom line is just try to keep your cool, get on with your work, get on with your life, try to not to get into conflicts, just do your work, and even if you sense, even if you feel that somebody's trying to dig out some conflict with you, even if you feel like somebody's trying to start something with you, just be smart, rise above it, and just escape that negative and that low energy, just escape it by rising gently above it, without making any without giving them any negative signals, or without giving them any signs. Just beautifully ignore it, and then your energy just goes elsewhere instead of going it over there. This is a very low energy, and it is not a really good energy. And then on another hand, the person is going through something very, very difficult in their home, so you know, with their family members or whatever, you see. So it's just all like a one big circle, I guess. Okay, and what else I was going to say, the third part of November 2017, it is just this is the important time for those of you who want to kind of make changes when it comes to your professional life. I feel that the third part of November is going to be very significant if you wanted to change your job, if you wanted to change your career, if you wanted to start a new career. But this is very complex, because if the whole month of November, and it's going to make sense at the end of November anyway, but if the whole month of November didn't happen the way it happened, you wouldn't end up with this particular opportunity, because this particular opportunity that you are going to end up at the end of November 2017 is going to be directly connected to your professional life, to your professional choice, to what you have done so far, and to what you have achieved so far, because it's going to kind of prepare you on the next journey. And you're just going to start feeling like, if you wanted to change your jobs or career, the end of November is just going to be absolutely the right time for it, because you will feel like you have got enough resources, you will feel like you have got enough experience, you will feel like you came to the top of your journey when it comes to that particular job, when it comes to that particular career, and now you will just absolutely go for it. This doesn't have to be necessarily a whole brand new job. This could be like, for example, if you're happy in your career, this could be the step in the whole new direction. This could be like a really big promotion. As I said, if the whole month didn't develop the way it developed, this wouldn't actually happen. You wouldn't be able to benefit from this particular fantastic opportunity, and this is exactly what is going to happen. You're going to make a quite big decision, which is going to be based on your current situation when it comes to your professional life, indeed. And also, it is going to be an overwhelming emotion. You're going to feel very emotional, you're going to feel very good, and other people are going to be happy for you, other people are going to be connected to you, other people who are connected to you, other people in your life are going to be really excited and really happy about this particular particular opportunity, and you see, of course, other people are going to be benefiting from it, and you're also going to feel like you just came to an end of the certain journey, certain part of your journey in your life, my gorgeous Libra. And this is going to be very important to you. This is going to be very personal to you, and the fact that you will put a smile, big smile on other people's faces who really love you so much, people in your family, people in your life, this is going to mean to you so much, because you guys, you're very family orientated indeed. This means the world to you, and this is exactly what is going to happen, which is brilliant. And also, what else I was going to say, there's a certain journey that you will go on to. There's a particular journey that you're going to plan at the end of November 2017, and this journey is also going to be of an importance to you. To some of you, this is going to be like the whole new spiritual experience waiting for you, like once you get there or once you come back. And to some of you, this is going to mean quite a lot, because this is going to be the moment when you will want to kind of reward yourself, and you will feel like you need this reward. And of course, you work hard, you know, sometimes you don't take care of yourself, how hard you work, and this is why this is all going to be playing up on your mind, and it's all going to happen at the right time. However, it is going to be a beautiful spiritual experience, because you are going to come up with a wonderful idea once you come back from this particular holidays that you plan at the end of November 2017. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching. I really hope you like my reading, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. Don't forget to like, share me on Facebook, Twitter, and comment in the comment section. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.